Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The State University of New York, Upstate Medical University College of Medicine is happy to welcome you to our commencement ceremony. Today we are part of a long and proud tradition in medicine, and we share in your joy and pride. As a courtesy to your neighbors, please turn off or silence any cell phones or pagers. And now, please rise as we introduce the Upstate graduates of the year 2015. The procession is led by the Chief Faculty Marshal, Dr. Derek Cooney. Student Marshal Nicole Sifra is followed by the flag bearer, Devin Halloran. The faculty are led by Faculty Marshals, Dr. Susan Stearns, Dr. Leonard Anderson, Dr. Donna Baki, and Dr. Michael Wasilensky. The faculty are led by faculty marshals, Dr. Susan Stearns, Dr. Leonard Anderson, Dr. Donna Bhakti, and Dr. Michael Wazilenko. The academic officers and honored guests include Dr. David Duggan, Dean, College of Medicine, Dr. Rajesh Jave, Dean, Binghamton Campus, Dr. Mark Schmidt, Dean, College of Graduate Studies, Dr. Julie R. White, Dean, Student Affairs, Dr. Paul Coe, Acting Associate Dean for Undergraduate Medical Education, Dr. Wanda Thompson, Senior Vice President for Operations, Dr. Joyce Griffin Sobel, Dean, College of Nursing, Dr. Linda Burns Bolton, Distinguished Speaker, Mr. Thomas Taylor, Chair of the Upstate Council, Mr. John Murad, Member of the SUNY Board of Trustees, Ms. Marnie Anise, Student Speaker, Ms. Maniksha Davaluri, Student Speaker, Dr. Bruce Simmons, President, Syracuse Medical Alumni Association, and Dr. Gregory Eastwood, Interim President. Dr. James Greenwald will now sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the fight that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. David Duggan, Dean of the College of Medicine.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. This is such a great day. It's my pleasure to welcome you here to the 2015 commencement of the College of Medicine, Upstate Medical University. This is our 134th commencement, a long tradition. And it's just a wonderful day for all of us to celebrate, and I'm delighted you're here. I'd like to give another round of applause to Jim Greenwald. I think he knocked that one out of the park. Okay. Jim is a professor of family medicine at Upstate and the director of our rural medicine program, and he has a newfound talent for us. I knew he could play the trombone, but I didn't know he could sing. So. It's my great pleasure to present to you today the class of 2015. And I'm going to ask your indulgence for just a couple of moments because this is really my last time to speak with them. I came into my role, they came into their roles about the same time. And it's been a terrific journey for me. And I'm extremely proud of this group of students. They've accomplished a great deal. They're talented and bright and hardworking and just wonderful people, but they also are people that have already learned how to give back. The contributions that they have made to Upstate are long-lasting, and I'm very appreciative of that. And I'm sure that those talents, that attitude is going to serve them well in their professional careers. So I'm very proud of them. And I want to leave our graduates with just a couple of words to try to live by that are very simple. You may have heard them earlier on in your career, but those are to listen and learn. But let me give you just a brief perspective. You're going to be moving on now to a stage in your career where, believe it or not, your learning curve is going to be far steeper than ever before. And you're going to be learning how to translate all the science and all the practice that you've learned in medical school to the care of patients. So this is the time to really get down to understanding how to translate that to the best care for your patients and for populations of patients as well. But you really have to pay attention. This is going to be an exciting time for you, and it's a time that's going to be very rewarding for you. Every patient you see will be a new challenge. Everyone will have a different set of problems to solve. And I think it's extraordinarily important to remember to continue to listen. And the listening comes in a couple of categories. First and foremost, it's the listening to your patient. Your patients are the people that are going to try to tell you what's wrong. They're going to try to tell you how they need to be helped. They're going to tell you what they can and can't do. And those discussions will be informed by listening to other people who care about your patients, their families, the other members of the healthcare team, who will provide perspectives that perhaps you're not familiar with. So learning how to effectively listen and to incorporate all of that into your practice will be essential to help you become as good a physician as you can be. So, with that, let me again say that I'm very proud of you. I'm extremely confident that you will all be highly successful in this next stage. There's often some trepidation, but believe me, you're ready for the task. I think you'll find that out very quickly. And my best wishes to you for a wonderful career in medicine. Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure and honor to introduce Dr. Gregory Eastwood, Interim President of the State University of New York, Upstate Medical University.
Well, welcome to the 2015 commencement exercises for the College of Medicine of Upstate Medical University of the State University of New York. This commencement is the latest in a 181-year-old tradition, imagine that, dating back to the founding of Geneva Medical College in Geneva, New York. And it's gone through various permutations, but now Upstate Medical University is what we call an academic medical center. We have 4 colleges: medicine, nursing, health professions, and graduate studies, and 2 campuses of University Hospital. Commencement is the explicit evidence of our core mission of education, but it also stands for other things too. We not only educate physicians and nurses and health professionals and scientists, but we do research here and we take care of people. And that marvelous interplay of those 3 missions is what we call an academic medical center. And you should be proud of, as students, to be part of this mix, and as parents and loved ones, to be associated with it in that way. The degrees that the graduates receive today are tokens of much more than just the MD or the PhD or the MH, those letters. They really represent a long trajectory that's still going on, right? But at the front of this, at the apex, are you, and behind you are many people, some of whom are in this audience today. People who have sacrificed so that you could succeed, people who have given you encouragement and other things, both tangible and intangible. So I'd like to recognize those of you in the audience who fall in those various categories. Would the parents of the graduates please stand up so we can acknowledge you and thank you. Will the husbands and wives and partners please stand up also? Will the children either stand up or be lifted up so we can see you? Will the grandparents and great-grandparents please stand up? And will all other relatives and friends please stand up? So on behalf of the faculty and staff of Upstate Medical University, I congratulate each of you who is graduating today. We're extraordinarily proud of you and your accomplishments, as are your friends and relatives and loved ones. And let's proceed with the ceremony. Thank you.
The degrees from the College of Medicine will now be conferred by President Eastwood. Dr. Donna Bakke, Director of the Central New York Master of Public Health Program, will present recipients from the MPH program.
Dr. Eastwood, as Director of the Central New York Master of Public Health Program, I have the distinct honor to present these recipients of the degree of Master of Public Health. They have satisfied the requirements established by the faculty and have been recommended by the faculty for the receipt of this degree.
Will all candidates for the Master of Public Health degree in the College of Medicine please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the State University of New York, upon completion of all requirements, I confer upon you the degree Master of Public Health with all its rights, privileges, and obligations. Please come forward now to be recognized.
Shramika Adhikari. Joshua Samuel Anbar. Marnie Anise. Brianna Cameron.
First E like an A. Fates. Fates.
Thanks. How did you have to explain that?
I all the time. Yeah, first E like an A, like fate, but plural.
Bradley George Fates. Emily C. George. Heather J. Holmes. Catherine E. Horan. Thank you. Rosalind A. Jakes Johnson. Thank you. Catherine L. Jaskowitz. Thank you. Bridget Kathleen Lankowitz. Hassan Hui Lee. Christine Veronica Lundgren. Roberto A. Martinez. Anna Maria Joseph Ross. Raz K. Shrestha. Thank you. Philip Thomas Schoomer. Rebecca Elizabeth Snow. Jessica Emily Soltz. Tavian. Thank you. George Ekereth Tavian. Thank you.
Dr. Eastwood, Dr. Duggan, and I have the honor to present graduates who participated in Upstate's MD-MPH program, which over a 5-year period allows students to complete the requirements of both the Doctor of Medicine degree and the Master of Public Health. These students have satisfied the requirements established by the faculty and have been recommended by the faculty for the receipt of these degrees.
Will the candidates receiving both degrees, Doctor of Medicine and Master of Public Health, please rise. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the State University of New York, upon completion of all requirements, I confer upon you the degrees, Doctor of Medicine and Master of Public Health, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations. Please come forward to be recognized.
Dr. Megan Elizabeth Carlberg. Dr. Carlberg also was elected to the Gold Humanism Society. Dr. Sarah Beth Evans. Dr. Evans participated in RMED, is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha, received the Robert Ike Award, the Excellence in Pathology Award, the Family Medicine Faculty Scholarship Award, the Harry Feldman Preventive Medicine Award, the Merck Manual Award, the Amwa Glasgow Rubin Citation, the Association of Pathology's Chairs Honor Society, the Medical Alumni Association Student Citizen Award. Dr. Sean Patrick Haley. Dr. Haley received the Ernest Carhart Paul Palmer Award, the Leonard Tao Humanism in Medicine Award, the Gold Human Honor Society, and is a member of the Medical Alumni Association Student Citizen Award. Dr. Gabriel J. Plord. Dr. Rochelle Saint-Onge, a member of Alpha Omega Alpha and the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Thank you. Dr. Sarah J. Ventry. Dr. Ventry is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. David Duggan, Dean of the College of Medicine, will now present the recipients of the degree Doctor of Medicine.
President Eastwood, as Dean of the College of Medicine, I have the honor to present these recipients of the degree Doctor of Medicine. They have satisfied the requirements established by the faculty and have been recommended by the faculty for the receipt of this degree.
Will all candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree in the College of Medicine please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the State University of New York, upon completion of all requirements, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Medicine with all its rights, privileges, and obligations. Please come forward to be recognized.
Dr. Alexandra Rose Ahrens. Dr. Patrick Joseph Apt. Dr. Rebecca Perrine Adler. Congratulations. Dr. Matthew Augustine Albanese. Dr. Danielle Susan Antosh. Dr. Nicholas Joseph Augustine. Dr. Augustine participated in RMED and is a recipient of the Endocrine Society Medical Student Achievement Award. Thank you. Dr. Matthew S. Aoyang. Thank you. Dr. Sharifa Rukaya Avery. Dr. Avery received the Medical Alumni Association Student Citizen Award. Dr. David J. Bay, a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Matthew D. Bashada, member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Thank you. Dr. Patrick Joseph Belton. Dr. Belton participated in RMED and was elected to the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Thank you. Dr. Andy Amaral Beltran. Dr. Beltran received the Mark H. Hollander, MD, Psychiatry Award. Thank you. Dr. David M. Bark. Thank you. Dr. Solomon Kiaka Bisangwa. Dr. Matthew Alexander Bokhari. Dr. Madeline I. Boyle. Dr. Boyle received the American Medical Women's Association Glasgow Rubin Citation for Academic Achievement, and she's a member of Alpha Omega Honor Society and received the Alpha Omega Alpha Robert Ike Award. Dr. Erica June Brenner. Dr. Brenner is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha and the Gold Humanism Honor Societies. Dr. Mary McGowan Buckley. Dr. Tiffany Ann Bush. Dr. Bush participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program. Dr. Maruna Karnari. Dr. Karnaru is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. John Lewis Saccone. Dr. Patrick Connolly Chambers. Dr. Chambers is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. John F. Charitable. Dr. Charitable received the Stuart I. Gurman, MD Award. Dr. Hoi Chung. Dr. Priya Madhavi Shikara. Dr. Shikara received the Medical Alumni Association Student Citizen Award. Dr. Matthew Anthony Chiarella. Dr. Chiarello is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Ben C. Chill. Dr. Chill received the Binghamton Campus Department of Family Medicine Award and the Binghamton Campus Department of Psychiatry Award. Dr. Stephanie Elena Chinchen. Dr. Chinchen participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program and received the Binghamton Campus Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology Award. Dr. Brandon Clare. Dr. Kelly Jane Cummings. Dr. Cummings is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Meenakshi Davaluri. Dr. Davaluri is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Chelsea Ann DeBolt. Dr. Jeremy Andrew DeBari. Dr. DeBari participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program and is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Amy Reed Duflo. Dr. Duflo is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Garrett Leonard Elsner. Dr. Elsner participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program. Thank you. Perfect. Dr. Joyce Anita L. Lubadabo. Dr. Kevin Scott Emmer. Thank you. Yep, perfect. Dr. Therese Fedorovich. Dr. Daniel Joseph Finnan. Dr. Finnan is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Thomas Anders Gustav Franson. Dr. Franson participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program, is a recipient of the Patrick T. Matthews Memorial Award, the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence, is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society and the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Han Tony Gao. Dr. Gao received the Excellence in Emergency Medicine Award and is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Megan Carol Gething. Dr. Tamar N. Ghali. Dr. David M. Gibbs. Congratulations. We miss you. Dr. Paul J. Goodwin. Dr. Zoe G. Grabinski. Dr. Scott Harlan Greenberg. Dr. Paolo Nicholas Francis Grenga. Dr. Ashley Danielle Grimshaw. I'm good. Dr. Grimshaw received the Binghamton Campus Department of Neuroscience Award, the Medical Alumni Association Student Citizen Award, and is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha. Dr. Stephanie N. Grube. Dr. Grube is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Thank you. Dr. Shika Gupta. Dr. Jamal Hajari. Dr. Hajari is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Camille Margaret Halfman. Thank you. Dr. Devin Ross Halloran. Dr. Halloran receives the Bruce Farrell MD Award and was the flag bearer for this afternoon's commencement. Dr. Jane J. Hahn. Thank you. Dr. David Shaw Herr. Dr. Michael R. Hessenauer. Dr. Hessenauer received the William J. Williams MD Award in Internal Medicine and is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Jordan Kevin Holliday. Dr. Megan Elizabeth Jacobs. Dr. Jacobs received the Howard L. Weinberger MD Award in Pediatrics and is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Jessica Jaw. Dr. Gurdeep Singh Judge. Dr. Charles H. Zhao, Judge. Zhao. Dr. Michael T. Kane. Dr. Kane is being hooded by his grandfather, Dr. John Spring. Dr. Kane is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Evan Peter Kastner. Dr. Colm Brian Kelleher. Dr. Kelleher is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Nathan A. Kellis. Dr. Kellis is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Shane T. Keogh. Dr. Lauren Ilana Kashishian. Dr. Sabine Sherjil Khan. Pretty easy. Dr. Terry Nicole King. Dr. Benjamin D. Click. Dr. Robert J. Cribbs. Dr. Cribbs is receiving the Excellence in Pathology Awards, the Association of Pathology Chairs Honor Society Award, the David Turner Award, the Merck Manual Award, the Alpha Omega Honor Society, and the Gamma Chapter Robert Ike Award. Thank you. Dr. Yonatan J. Kurland. Dr. Kurland is a recipient of the Binghamton Campus Department of Pediatrics Award. Dr. Sarah T. Lander. Dr. Sarah M. Leahy. Dr. Leahy is receiving the Robert E. L. Nesbitt Jr. MD Student Award. Thank you. Dr. Claire Ann Lukowitz. Dr. Lukowitz has received the Student Research Day Award. Dr. Kevin H. Lynn. Thank you. Dr. Braden D. Lind. Dr. Lind receives the Association of Pathology Chairs Honor Society Award. Dr. Kavitha Manava. Thank you. Dr. Catherine Elise McHugh. Dr. McHugh has participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program and is a recipient of the Medical Alumni Association Student Citizen Award. Dr. Sean Robert McNamara. Dr. McNamara participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program. Thank you. Dr. Samuel Michel. Dr. Shamika Monique Miles. Dr. Michael Christopher Harold Miller. Dr. Miller is a recipient of the Gamma Chapter of AOA Robert Ike Award. Dr. Nathan Zev Minkoff. Dr. Joshua Scott Morley. Dr. Cameron Munawar. Dr. Munawar is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Hassan Naqvi. Dr. Naqvi received a Student Research Day Award. Dr. Ashley M. Newman. Dr. Newman received a Student Research Day Award. Dr. Emmanuel Nisimov. Dr. Mary Kamani. Dr. Beth Ann Oliveri Batiste. Dr. Oluwadamalola Oluyede. Dr. Paula Andrea Ortiz. Dr. Tessina Outram. Dr. Nefertari Alicia Owens. Thank you. Dr. Constantina Athena Papathomas.
Michelle Matesh Parikh. Michelle Matesh Parikh. Yep, thank you.
Dr. Rushang Mitesh Parikh.
Thank you.
Dr. Lance D. Payton.
First time, thank you.
Dr. Christina L. Persad. Dr. Leah A. Pursuto. Dr. Pursuto participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program. Dr. James Carroll Prezano. Dr. Prezano is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society.
Thank you.
Dr. Daniel Elliott Rabinowitz. Dr. Jennifer Rahman. Dr. Rahman is receiving the Herbert Laurie MD Award.
Thank you.
Dr. Howard Stephen Reinheimer.
Thank you.
Dr. Soyika A. Richardson. Thank you. Dr. Rebecca Roach. Dr. Daniel Lewis Rosenberg. Dr. Rosenberg received the AOA Gamma Chapter Robert Ike Award. Dr. Brian C. Ruhl. Dr. Ruhl is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. He received the Alpha Omega Alpha Gamma Chapter Robert Ike Award, and he received the Medical Alumni Association Student Citizen Award. Thank you. Dr. Yasmin Shabazz. Dr. Shabazz has received the A. Gino Andreatta Student Affairs Award. Dr. Nicole C. Sanders. Dr. Francesca Nicole Santiago. Dr. Kartik Rasiklal Shah. Dr. Shah is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Rahul Rajendra Shah. Dr. Sonali Shah. Dr. Daniel Shimonov. Dr. Matthew H. Siegenthaler. Dr. Siegenthaler participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program. He's a member of Alpha Omega Alpha, received the Alpha Omega Alpha Gamma Chapter Robert Ike Award, the Association of Pathology Chairs Honor Society Award, the Gold Humanism Honor Society, the Merck Manual Award, and the Pathophysiology Outstanding Achievement Award. Dr. Michael D. Siegenthaler. Dr. Siegenthaler participated in Rural Medicine Education Program, received the Excellence in Anatomical Sciences Award, is in the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society, received the Robert Ike Award, the Medical Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award, the Merck Manual Award, and the Association of Pathology Chairs Honor Society. Dr. Brian J. Smirkers. Dr. Smirkers is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Thank you. Dr. Ryan Michael Smith. Thank you. Dr. Kelsey Lynn Sprenthal. Dr. Sprenthal participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program. Thank you. Dr. Michael Christopher Staronsky. Dr. Daniel Paul Suarez. Never got the accent quite right. Dr. Zachary L. Tailgater. Dr. Tailgater received the David G. Murray Orthopedic Surgery Award, is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society, and received the Alpha Omega Alpha Gamma Chapter Robert Ike Award. Dr. Matthew J. Terbush. Dr. Terbush received a Student Research Day Award. Dr. Nicole Whitney Thompson. Dr. Krista L. Tukin. Dr. Tukin receives the James L. Potts, MD Medical Principles Award and is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Congrats. Dr. Boutros Toro. Dr. Marika Anna Toscano. Dr. Toscano is a recipient of the Medical Alumni Association Student Citizen Award. Dr. Ryan J. Van Ostrand. Dr. Van Ostrand receives the Binghamton Campus Ronald Krzyzanowski Award, the American College of Emergency Physicians Medical Student Professionalism and Service Award, the Binghamton Campus Department of Surgery Award, and is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Corey R. Vasisco. Dr. Vasisco receives the Binghamton Campus Department of Internal Medicine Award and is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Michael R. Waldrop. Dr. Yao Wang. Dr. Allison Brooke Weiner. Dr. Weiner receives the American Medical Women's Association Glasgow-Rubin Citation for Academic Achievement, the Medical Society of the State of New York Community Service Award, and is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Matthew Weiss. Dr. Weiss is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Jessica Lynn Wilcox. Dr. Wilcox participated in the Rural Medicine Education Program. Dr. Alec Christopher Wilson. Dr. Wilson is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Gracie Hayin Yao. Thank you. Dr. Lauren Zagibuelo. Dr. Zagibuelo is a recipient of the Kelsey Foundation Award and the Medical Alumni Association Student Citizen Award. Dr. Elizabeth Ann Zane. Dr. Justin R. Zelenka. Dr. Zelenka is a recipient of the Association of Pathology Chairs Honor Society and is also a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society. Dr. Andrew X. Joe. The recipients of the 2 doctoral degrees, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy, will be presented by Dr. Mark Schmidt, Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, and Dr. David Duggan, Dean of the College of Medicine.
Dr. Eastwood, Dr. Duggan and I have the honor to present these graduates who participated in Upstate's MD PhD program, which over an approximately 7 to 8 year period allows students to complete the requirements for both the College of Medicine for the Doctor of Medicine degree and the College of Graduate Studies for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. These students graduate as physician scientists by combining the practice of medicine in the clinics with biomedical research in the laboratory, are uniquely trained and focused to bring the power of modern science to our understanding and treatment of human disease.
Will the candidates receiving both doctoral degrees, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the State University of New York, upon completion of all requirements, I confer upon you the degrees Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy with all the rights, privileges, and obligations. Please come forward to be recognized.
Dr. Adeshe Adeke. Dr. Samuel J. McKenzie. Dr. McKenzie is a recipient of the Bruce Deering Writing Award and also the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. Dr. Eric Wolford.
The physician's oath, in the tradition of Hippocrates and Elizabeth Blackwell, which is printed in your program, will be administered to the medical students by interim President President Gregory Eastwood. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Eastwood has been selected for this honor by the graduating class. Will the medical graduates of the College of Medicine please rise?
Thank you for choosing me to do this. You've made me feel very good. I deem it an honor. So there's no legal requirement for medical school graduates to take an oath, and it's not necessary for accreditation of the medical school. So you might ask, if a doctor doesn't have to take an oath, why do they take it? Or maybe you could just remain silent and mouth the words or something. I don't advise that. But so are you somehow off the hook if you remain silent or you don't take an oath? No, you're not. So when a person enters the profession of medicine, he or she assumes the obligations, the duties, the expectations, not only of the profession, but of society. And so that is whether a doctor takes an oath or not. So despite this requirement, a lack of requirement to take an oath, why do doctors take an oath? Well, one reason might be that it's traditional. It started, well, at least we can date it back as far as Hippocrates, who has not heard of the Hippocratic Oath. That was almost 2,500 years ago. Well, medicine is full of tradition. Why not just take the oath because it's always been done? Or maybe you should take the oath because every other medical school takes it. Maybe that's a good reason. Well, I think the reason is that when I take this oath, I declare to everyone in an explicit and public manner my commitments as a physician. This is somewhat analogous to the vows we take when we get married or when we pledge allegiance to the flag or other vows in organizations, religious, secular, what have you. Also, when I take this oath, I do it as a matter of pride and identity with a profession whose sole purpose, maybe there's subsidiary purposes, but sole purpose is to serve humankind. So I make these commitments, I declare these commitments as much for myself as for others. So in that spirit, I ask the graduating class not to repeat after me, but to say in unison with me these words that you will find in your program. And I would also invite all physicians in the audience to at least silently, if you want to say it verbally, that's okay, to recommit yourself to this oath. So let's together. I enthusiastically commit my life to serving patients. I will practice my profession with integrity, dignity, and humility. The welfare of my patients will be my first consideration, and I will advocate for them. May I never see in the patient anything but a fellow human in need. I will treat all patients with compassion, no matter how much they differ from me. I will preserve my patients' confidentiality and respect my patients' choices. I will work together with my colleagues in service of our patients. I will acknowledge my limits, maintain my skills, and seek help when needed. I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude that is their due, be a role model for students, and share my knowledge with patients and colleagues. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. May I keep this oath, and in so doing, experience the joy of healing those who seek my help. Congratulations and thank you.
Marnie Anisi has been selected by the Master Public Health class of 2015 as their student speaker. Will Miss Anisi please come forward?
I'm glad my fellow classmates are sitting over there. At least maybe they can see me from behind the podium. I'm not sure that anybody out there can, but I accept that. So, graduates, we've done it. I hope you've had the opportunity today to practice some mindfulness so that you could really embrace and enjoy each moment of this day. First, I would like to welcome all of you in the audience and our honored guest, Dr. Linda Burns Bolton. And thank you for spending such a beautiful day here with us. I would also like to express my gratitude to Dr. Eastwood, Dr. Duggan, Dr. Bakke, Dr. Waslenko, and all of the administration, faculty, staff of SUNY Upstate and Syracuse University, specifically the CNY MPH program, for the opportunity they've afforded to all of us on this stage. Lastly, I would like to express my appreciation to my classmates for selecting me to make this speech. While I am so very honored that they chose me, it should come as no surprise to any of them or any others in the audience who know me that I have been completely stressed out about what to say today. For insight, I thought about past College of Medicine student speakers. There were two very eloquent stories about the value of public health and how small changes can result in big impacts. There was the student who brought his ukulele, which made me wonder, should I bring my mandolin? Well, I decided against that, since I really only know how to play You Are My Sunshine and Happy Birthday, and I wasn't sure that either of those would be appropriate for today. Although I guess I could have sang Happy Graduation. In the end, I decided I would speak about my favorite topic, myself. Many years ago, I set out on a path without a plan. I didn't know much about myself then, and I didn't have a dream to follow. Instead, I relied upon others to tell me what I should want, what I should do, and how I should accomplish it. I don't really know how that happened, because when I was growing up, I knew exactly what I wanted, and I made sure everyone else knew it too. Time and time again, my mother tells the story of how, as a toddler, I would hold my breath until I passed out if I didn't get what I wanted. Oh well. Sorry, Mom. When I was in grade school, I rounded up all of my younger cousins and I led them on a neighborhood cleanup because I was convinced that someone should clean up the garbage on the street, and that someone was us. It's true, I probably should have told an adult so that there would be no panic when our parents realized all of us kids had disappeared. A few years later, I was standing up to the administration of my high school, letting them know I was dissatisfied with the options for gym class attire. So you can imagine my surprise when, after graduating from college, I realized that I was on a path that didn't look familiar, that wasn't paved with good intentions, and that lacked caring and supportive people. While it is perfectly fine to take a winding path, a straight path, or even the path less traveled, I was lost. I had gotten caught up in other people's fears, self-loathing, and insecurities, and I let them convince me that I too was afraid, hated myself, and had nothing of value to offer. This period of my life was truly the worst. But that was a really long time ago, and today I stand before you having walked a path that I determined, followed a plan that I created, and accomplished a dream that I dreamed for myself. I've come a long way since those darker days. While there are many quotes about rising from the ashes, about what you gain after you suffer loss, about being resilient. But for me, it wasn't a quote that got me to this day. It was fog. No, not the kind of fog that some of us might experience tomorrow morning, but it was forgiveness, openness, and gratitude. Forgive yourself when things don't go as they should. Forget about the coulda, woulda, shoulda. Learn from your past, but remember that you can't change it. There are no do-overs in life. Therefore, live in the present and go forward from there. Be open to new possibilities and seek opportunities in whatever situations you find yourselves. Rest assured that your experiences, the good ones as well as the bad ones, are never wasted. Each day, each situation is an opportunity for something new. I urge you to consider these words from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Even if it falls your lot to be a street sweeper, go on out and sweep streets like Michelangelo painted pictures. Sweep streets like Handel and Beethoven composed music. Sweep streets like Shakespeare wrote poetry. Sweep streets so well that all of heaven and earth have to pause and say, here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well. My beautiful mother has always provided the following counsel. All that matters is that you do your best. If you do your best, it's all anyone could ask of you. She tells me that all the time. It's also all that you can ask of yourself. But remember that your best for today may not be your best for tomorrow. Our very essence as humans is the ability to process information, to learn and grow. But we are not programmed with all of the answers. We must seek them out, and sometimes we will make mistakes. Remember, forgive yourself and be open to trying again. Be grateful for all of the people, places, and possibilities that you've had the good fortune to come across. You never know what of these things will lead you to great love, great adventure, or great success. You should never let anybody tell you who to be, what you can do, or what path to follow. I know it's much easier to say than to do, and that despite your best efforts, you may awaken one day to find that somehow you got lost. But that's okay. Think of the success you are celebrating today and know that it will always be yours. It is said that a bird doesn't sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. Well, today I hope to hear a lot of singing from all of you, and maybe even a little dancing. Thank you.
Meenakshi Davaluri has been selected by the Doctor of Medicine class of 2015 as their student speaker. Will Dr. Davaluri please come forward?
Dear family, friends, distinguished guests, and most importantly, my colleagues and friends on this stage. I don't know why you guys picked me. I think I bought you too many shots at the bars over the years or something. But thank you so much for this amazing and wonderful honor, for giving me the privilege to address us on this very, very auspicious occasion. It's really funny. I actually sat in this exact auditorium, right where you've heard my family screaming at me all night, in 2008 to watch my cousin graduate on this very stage. I was studying for the MCAT at the time, and I can't believe I'm here 6 years later. It's very, very touching. And I thought a lot about what I wanted to say and was reflecting kind of from sitting at that end of the stage to this end of the stage, and quickly realized that there are a lot of people on this stage that are way more qualified to talk about our future in medicine than I am. So what I really want to spend the next few minutes talking to you guys about is reminiscing on our times together over the last 4 years. We've gone through an amazingly incredible journey together, one that's really unique, and really one that is unlike any other medical student. Other medical students, other doctors may have gone through similar journeys, but there's nothing quite like the class of 2015 from Upstate Medical University. Less than 4 years ago, we were right next door at the On Center, getting our white coats, saying our student version of the physician's oath that we said today, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, no idea the hell that we were going to face over the next 4 years. But here we are. We made it. We made it through anatomy. Dr. Stearns is here on stage with us. She's one of our mentors. I think all of us value her deeply. We made it through Unit 7. We made it through Step 1. We did not, however, make it through MLC because our first year class decided to throw a Halloween party on a Tuesday the night before the quiz, when 50% of us did not make it. Sorry, parents, sorry, teachers. We're still doctors. But in all seriousness, our class has overcome significant challenges, ones that no one else can quite understand. And together in this journey, we form bonds that have really been unbelievable. I can't tell you the amount of times over the past 4 years that I've talked to these faculty on our stage, and I've heard them say the words, "Mina, your class is so unique. Your class is so different. Your class is closer than any other class I've seen come through here." And I really think that's true. And I hope that if there's one thing that we leave through here, is knowing that we've left Upstate in a better place than when we came. I think that passion, that drive that we had to change came from the closeness that we had for this institution and the desire to make it a better place for those medical students that were coming from it. I hope that you guys take this same energy forward in your careers, because I know that advocating for ourselves the way that we did in medical school means that we're ultimately advocating for our patients, which is why that we are here today. I actually had the pleasure of talking to Dr. Cantor backstage, who is one of our favorites of our class. Those of you that don't know him, he's a wonderful emergency physician here in the area. And he goes, a lot of people think a lot of things are big deals in their life. And he goes, but today, graduating medical school, that's a big bleeping deal. And it absolutely is. We finally are doctors of medicine. But what I hope you guys remember is not the fact that we graduated medical school today, but we're graduating with family, friends, and memories. And I hope it's things that, you hearing Upstate Funk 10 years down the road and you're thinking, Upstate, funk you up. But ultimately, I think that we're not just graduating with a degree in medicine. I think we're not even graduating with friends. We're graduating with a family of 160 people that is unlike any other. And for that, thank you guys for an incredible 4 years. Could not have been here without you, and I hope that you guys feel the same way that I do. Congratulations, we did it.
So last night, we had a reception for our honorary degree recipient, and I will tell you pretty much what I said last night when I introduced her. I'm not going to dwell on her accomplishments. I'm not going to tell you about her inclusion in the 25 most influential women in the United States in healthcare, or her prestigious position at Cedars-Sinai, a major academic medical center in Los Angeles, or her co-authorship of one of the most influential reports to come out of the Institute of Medicine. The Institute of Medicine is part of our national academies in this country on the future of nursing, or her numerous leadership. You can read all about those things in the program. But I am going to tell you what a wonderful person Linda Burns Bolton is. I've known her for, I don't know, maybe close to 10 years. And although her discipline is nursing, she speaks for the future of our health, your health in this country. She is one of the thought leaders of where health is going in this country. So she received her honorary degree several hours ago, right here, at the College of Nursing commencement ceremony. But I thought, what an opportunity missed not to allow her to speak to you for a few minutes. And so our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Linda Burns Bolton.
Good afternoon. Oh, you can't be that sleepy yet. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all of you. You are joining one of the wonderful journeys in healthcare that is committed to human caring. And I congratulate you on entering the health field during a rapid transformation that is occurring in our country. I hope that all of you will be inspired to change health and healthcare for the better. I hope you will work each day determined to make a difference in the lives of the people you serve. I serve as trustee at the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, the nation's largest health and healthcare philanthropy. And we have established a new vision to build a culture of health, to enable in our society to lead healthy lives now and for generations to come. We want to build a society where getting healthy and staying healthy is a fundamental and guiding social value that helps define American culture. Our population's health can be unduly and unequally influenced by income, education, ethnicity, and where a person lives. Our fragmented healthcare system does not extend beyond the walls of medical offices to the places where health takes shape, where people live, learn, work, play, and worship. The foundation wants to change that, so that health of all of our children is a matter of fact and not a matter of chance. I hope you will be inspired to build a culture of health. Let me share a story with you about a doctor and a nurse in Columbus, Ohio, who are working together to build a culture of health. Dr. David Sagber is a cardiologist, and he knows his patients' lifestyle choices are a matter of life or death. He tells them repeatedly to lose weight, stop smoking, exercise, and eat better. They promised, but 6 months later, they would return to his office without much progress. One day, he asked a patient to join him and his family for a walk in the park. His nurse offered to get more patients together and to take blood pressures. Walk with a Doc was born. The program grew to over 100 people. One woman volunteered to bring coffee and fruit. A doctor or nurse would give a short talk about diet or pedometers and how to get in your recommended steps for the day. For the next hour, the walkers would spread out across the park, each walking in his or her own pace. Today, this program operates in 150 sites across the United States. Walking is the gateway drug to physical activity. 3/4 of the participants in the program get significantly more exercise since they join, and 9 out of 10 say they feel more educated about healthy living. But even more inspiring are the stories of people who participate in the program, like the quiet private woman who's arrived off and on throughout the year with a hat pulled over her bald head. Dr. Sagber knew her diagnosis and the stats. Women fighting breast cancer are 53% likelier to beat breast cancer if they are active than not. Just the other day, before the group set off, she passed them out around her scans for everyone to see, cancer-free. There are many ways to build a culture of health. The important thing is to create a culture where everyone values health and everyone has the best opportunity possible to be healthy. Building a culture of health requires doctors, nurses, and other health professionals to work well together. Health practitioners work in a very complex environment. They interact with providers from other professions on an hourly basis to share information, execute quality and safety checks, and help patients understand and comply with treatment plans. All patients, especially the chronically ill patients and their family caregivers, need every member of the healthcare team to coordinate and practice purposeful collaboration to provide high-quality interprofessional care to our patients and the communities we serve. When the patient is kept at the center of care, care improves. You owe it to your patients to promote team-based care. It is an exciting time for all of you. You've worked incredibly hard to get to this point, and you're about to embark on an exciting journey. You're our future. I hope you will be inspired each day to help build a culture of health and to work collaboratively with your entire healthcare team. Let's do everything possible to enable everyone in our society to lead healthy lives now and for generations to come. Thank you.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Bruce Simmons, President of the Medical Alumni Association.
It's truly an honor to address the College of Medicine class of 2015 on graduation day. On behalf of the Medical Alumni Association, congratulations to all of you and to your families as well. Additionally, I want to congratulate the Masters of Public Health graduates who are also included in the Medical Alumni family. Today, you join the ranks of the alumni of Upstate Medical College of Medicine, a distinction I hope you will always value. Your education here has provided the foundation for all that you will achieve in your medical career. The Medical Alumni Association is delighted to have been a supporter of the class of 2015. We truly value our role as alumni supporting future alumni. This begins with a white coat ceremony and continues in many forms, including books, study aids, support for events, reimbursements for travel, conferences, and workshops. Many of you have been recipients of the scholarships made possible by the generous donations of the alumni. I would be remiss if I failed to mention the outstanding contribution of the class of 2015 has already made in support of the mission of the Medical Alumni Association. This class has had the highest annual campaign phone-a-thon participation for 4 consecutive years, and that's never been done before. So when I heard Mina Davalori say that she believes that this class has left Upstate a better place than when they began, it's certainly true. But your work is not done. Now you're alumni. Now you're on the other end. You continue to make this a better place. So I know your support of the Medical Alumni Association will continue for years to come. Again, on behalf of the Medical Alumni Office, the Medical Alumni Association Board, congratulations to our newest alumni. Stay connected, and best of luck to all of you.
Dr. Simmons will present the Medical Alumni Awards. He will be assisted by Dr. Rajesh Dave, Dean of the Binghamton campus, and Dr. Julie Rawls-White, Dean of Student Affairs. The class of 2015 recognizes faculty and departments by nominating them to receive awards from the Medical Alumni Association. With this year's recipients of the Medical Alumni Awards, please come forward as I announce your name. For the Philip B. Armstrong Award, Dr. Susan Stearns. For the Basic Science Department Teaching Award, the Department of Anatomy. This award will be accepted by Dr. Stearns. For the Syracuse Campus Clinical Faculty Teaching Award, Dr. Amit Damoon. And the Syracuse Campus Clinical Department Teaching Award, the Department of Internal Medicine. This award will be accepted by Dr. Damoon. For the Binghamton Campus Clinical Faculty Teaching Award, Dr. Thomas Gudis. And for the Binghamton Campus Clinical Department Teaching Award, the Department of Medicine. This award will be accepted by Dr. Rajesh Dave. Dr. Lynn Cleary will now present the Leonard Tao Humanism in Medicine Faculty Award. This award, given by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation, recognizes and honors a faculty member who demonstrates the highest standard of integrity, excellence, compassion, altruism, respect, empathy, and service. Dr. Melissa Coe has been selected by the graduating class to receive this award. We will now begin the commissioning ceremony for the Health Professions Scholarship Program students. Representing the United States military is Captain Gerald Danaher. Will the students who are being commissioned please come forward and face the audience?
Good afternoon. Dr. Eastwood, Dr. Cooney, faculty, graduates, parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents, spouses, children, congratulations on behalf of the United States Navy. I have to admit, the thing I've been dying to say since I got in here, is there a doctor in the house? Well, so much for that. Who says dentists don't have senses of humor? This is truly an honor for me to be here. I've never done one of these before in my 28 career in the United States Navy. So I feel honored and grateful for this, and I thank these two fine physicians for the opportunity they've given me. In the United States, oaths were part of life from the early colonial days. In 1620, when the Mayflower landed, the Pilgrims established the Mayflower Compact, which served as an oath, a covenant, and a constitution. And then they pledged allegiance to King James, agreeing to work together as a civic body politic for the betterment and for the preservation of all. As settlers established more colonies, they developed their own version of an oath of allegiance to the English royalty. While developing the oath of office for United States officers, the Founding Fathers had serious concerns about pledging allegiance to any specific person. For example, during the Revolutionary War, General George Washington issued a general order on 7 May 1778 that required all officers to take and subscribe to an oath renouncing King George III and supporting the United States. The oath requested more than a simple ceremonial formality. Rather, it provided overreaching guidance and a standard of moral conduct as opposed to the dictating specific limited criteria. The officer oath became separate from the enlisted oath when the 37th Congress passed an all-encompassing 176-word for all government officials, including military officials, to verify their loyalty during the Civil War. This ironclad test oath included a background check to ensure that government officials were not supporting or had not supported the Confederacy, and that a part that addressed the future performance, much of whose wording remains in today's oath. Then in 1884, after several years of multiple oaths that applied to different subsets of people, the 48th Congress amended a revised statute of 1873 that eliminated the first half of the ironclad test oath and established the wording that is carried over into modern times and that you will hear today. Captain Chin-Chin, Lieutenant Finnan, attention. Raise your right hand. I, Stephanie Chinchin and Daniel Finnan, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, according to the regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen,
although that concludes our commissioning service, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize, acknowledge any veterans who are in the audience among our student body on the stage. Would you please rise if you're a veteran so we can recognize you? Thank you for your service.
As we conclude our ceremony, please join me in congratulating all of our graduates. There will be a reception immediately following the ceremony at the Campus Activities Building. The recipients of awards may pick up their awards at the awards table at the reception. A photographer is available to take photos of graduates with their families and friends and faculty. As a reminder, the graduates will recess to the outside of the building, and you will need to meet your graduates outside. Please remain seated until the faculty and graduates have exited. Thank you.